Let's first understand the terminology. A travel agency is an intermediary between tour operators and direct buyers of tours. The travel agent does not form tours, but only sells them, receiving a commission from the transaction 5 to 15%. Firstly, the number of countries that a Russian tourist can visit by direct flight has decreased. Accordingly, the demand for such tours has increased, as well as the price for them. Therefore, the most reliable way to earn money is to immediately look for operators who develop tours to the UAE, Turkey. Secondly, the cost of tours to those countries where direct air travel is not possible has increased significantly. So, despite the complexity of travel, tourists from Russia continue to strive to Europe. Therefore, the agent who picks up the tour with the fastest and most affordable flight will win. Thirdly, the demand for domestic tourism is growing. Are you planning to open a tourism business? Try to find an unoccupied niche in the domestic market, for example, offer buyers an eco-friendly vacation in the outback. Tourism is a highly competitive market. Therefore, first study the niche in detail, find out everything about your competitors and offer customers something that has not yet been on the Russian market. Advantages and disadvantages of a business idea. Travel agencies charge high commissions for their services. Accordingly, in the long run, you can earn very well. But you can't call the direction simple, you must understand. You will have many competitors. In order to win a client, you will have to carefully consider the USP and not skimp on the advertising budget. Demand for destinations, visa laws, and airfare are constantly changing. When thinking about how to open your own travel agency from scratch, get ready to make decisions with lightning speed. Conflicts are part of the job. Satisfying the requests of all customers and predicting force majeure, for example, a flight delay due to fog, is an impossible task. Therefore, you will need steel stress resistance. Business format. If you're willing to take risks despite the challenges ahead, consider how your business should look like. Below we have described 4 main formats. Travel agency at home. How to open a travel agency if you do not have startup capital. Start by setting up a home office and online sales. Buy a laptop, sign a contract with a tour operator. To conclude a contract, invite clients to a cafe or co-working space. Use several sales channels at once: social networks, contextual advertising, word of mouth. The disadvantage of the format is low customer confidence in the company without an office. But there are exceptions, for example, if you sell tours to your people. So, people are much more willing to buy tours to the mountains from a former climber than from a standard travel agency. Tour operator work online. Thinking about how to open a travel agency from scratch in Russia, consider the online format of work. It is especially good if you focus on domestic tours. So you do not have to apply for visas and meet with the client. Tickets and vouchers can be sent by email. For a successful start, it is important. Create a website, develop social networks. Arrange operational work with requests. Launch a marketing campaign. How to open a travel agency office. The presence of an office will show customers the seriousness of the company, so if you plan to sell expensive tours, do not skimp on renting and making high-quality signs. Sufficient area of the room, 25 to 30 square m. You will also need office furniture and office equipment. Franchise travel agency. If you are new to the tourism niche, choose a franchise job. Franchise seller. Tell you in detail how to open a travel company, give training materials, help with finding premises. Will grant the right to use the brand. This is the main advantage of the franchise, which helps to attract customers, gives a limit of trust. Will include you in business processes, accounting for customers, income, advertising campaigns. As an alternative to a franchise, consider buying a ready-made business. Brokers, Altera Invest, will help you choose a promising offer. Company registration. Often, agents register individual entrepreneurs, but not all large operators are ready to work with individual entrepreneurs. Therefore, if you plan to open an office, we advise you to immediately register an LLC. To open a travel agency, you will need: choose the name of the company. Confirm the legal address. A lease agreement is enough. Select the OKVED code. You need 79. 11. The activities of travel agencies. Prepare an agreement on the establishment of an LLC, minutes of the meeting of founders, the charter of the company. Submit an application in the Form P11001. It is easier to do this on the website of the state service, a receipt for payment of the state duty. Estimated profit. When thinking about how to open a tourism business from scratch, keep in mind that profit depends on two factors: the size of the commission paid by the operator, the number of clients. Therefore, initially choose a tour operator with an acceptable commission for the sale of tours. On average, it is 5 to 15%. Also consider sales channels. Payback periods. The rate of return on investment depends on the format of work. So, a new online travel agency will pay for itself in about 1 to 1.5 years. A company with its own office can return the investment in 6 to 9 months. The franchise business pays off the fastest, in 1 to 3 months, but its owner will have to pay royalties monthly. If you think that starting your own company is too difficult, we know where you should start. Make a purchase of an existing company and make a profit from the first days of work.